My name is Kelly Segra, and today I'm going to share my kind of life as a coach, my daily life as a coach. I just want to let you know that for me, this is kind of more of a part-time thing as of right now. My goal for the future is to make it more full-time and to make more of a full-time income off of it. But as I share my story, you'll kind of see why I'm not quite ready to jump in with both feet quite yet. I've been coaching for about a year. I started in April of 2014, and I am a stay-at-home mom. So I've been coaching for a little over a year. Um, I kind of got started initially, honestly, just because I wanted the discount on Shakeology. At that point, I was a mother of two. My youngest had just turned two, and I had had a lot of trouble getting the baby weight off from that second pregnancy. Yes, 2 years later. So a friend of mine, Sarah Mayo, actually in this group, had been posting about her weight loss and fitness journey and Shakeology, and I was really interested. But we were on a super tight budget, as we still are. And I wanted to, but I want to get in shape, so I needed the discount. But actually, what finally convinced me that Shakeology and being Beachbody coach were the right step for me was the day that Sarah posted a picture of her cutting up a credit card, and that she was able to pay off a credit card because of Beachbody. And so that spoke really true to me because at that point I had been a stay-at-home mom for almost 5 years, and as a result of that, even though I had taken part-time jobs here and there, we were in some serious credit card debt. We kind of affectionately called it my stay-at-home mom loan, and we don't regret it because it was really important for me and for my husband and I for me to be home with the kids instead of put them in daycare. And plus, as a teacher, which was my job before I had kids, honestly, once my paycheck went toward childcare, it wouldn't have had a lot left over. So, but more importantly, I didn't want to miss a minute of my kids' lives. I didn't want someone else being the one to see all their firsts and miss all that time with them. So we decided for me to stay at home. It took a lot of sacrifice, having only one car. We didn't buy a lot of new things. We bought a lot secondhand. We don't go out to eat a lot, and all of those things. Like, we're happy to make those sacrifices, but if I could find a way to earn from home at the same time, and that's what this opportunity showed me, I was really excited about it. So, anyway, so I kind of jumped in. Initially, I told Sarah that I was kind of only interested in the discount, and maybe if someone found out that I was a coach, that I'd be happy to support them, but that I wasn't really interested in pursuing it much bigger than that. And then my journey really took off when I posted my before and after picture the first time I did the 21-day fix with Shakeology. And naturally, I'm a big social media junkie, and so like I was documenting my journey without even like with the intent of selling anything. And so people started asking me and being interested, and so Sarah's like, well, girl, you need to, you can help them, you can be the one to help change their lives. And so sure enough, gradually over the last year, I've been starting to build the business and build my own team slowly but surely. So right after, about a month after I started with Beachbody, I found out I was pregnant. It wasn't exactly a surprise, but it happened a lot more quickly than we had expected. And truthfully, if I had found out that I was pregnant without starting Beachbody, I would have frankly panicked for financial reasons. I mean, we were thrilled to find out that we were going to have another baby, but financially, like I said, we were already pinching pennies. So if I, but because I had just started with Beachbody and I had seen the possibilities with this company, it actually gave me a huge sense of relief and a huge sense of I guess, a calm about my pregnancy, because I knew that even if something did happen to us financially, that I had this opportunity to pursue to help our family, and that I was going to be healthy throughout the pregnancy and after baby was born. So throughout the last year, I started gradually building my team, and lo and behold, people were interested in having me as their coach and doing challenge groups with me and buying products through me. And so, I started to see a paycheck every Thursday, which has been huge for our family. This past year, excuse me, in November, my husband actually started a new job, and we had to sell our house. He moved down to about 2 hours away to start his new job, and I was left during the week with him only coming home on weekends with the kids. I was very pregnant, having to show our house, sell our house, keep our house clean for showings with two little kids, as well as being incredibly pregnant. And I actually was having issues with my body at the very end of my pregnancy because of the way I was carrying my son. And so what was really amazing about this business was that even though I was struggling as a mom and because my husband was only home on weekends and everything, I was so connected to this amazing group of women and people who were encouraging me and supporting me, and just this amazing community of love, and just watching them achieve their goals and helping them still set goals. And it was a way that even when I was practically bedridden with my hip and ligament issues that I had, I was still able to inspire others and work this business. And when we moved, it went right with me. All those friends came with me, in that connection and that community, and my business. And now in a new community, I was able to, have those connections and start up that business in a new place and keep going. And that's been huge for us. So for me, these groups help me share the opportunity with other people so that you can also have that hope and that kind of the goals and the outlook that you can get from this business, because I can't ever say enough about them. So let's look a little bit into how my days look. Hey, just finished Pio Sweat. Two shameless promos. One, that program was on sale for only $10 this month with the purchase of your first month of Shakeology. And second of all, it seriously has changed my life. I had major hip and pelvic issues after my third pregnancy. My son is now 4 months, and Pio has actually changed it immensely. I now don't have any more hip pain, joint pain. With that in combination with Shakeology, which helps reduce inflammation, it's made a huge difference. So anyway, as I cool down, I just wanted to mention that during my workouts, I use the timer app on my phone. Sometimes I record quick video clips, and sometimes I do still shots, but I always take some during my workout. And then I use those afterwards to make either little collages to post on Instagram, and all the apps I use are free, or I use the pictures to post in my challenge groups for accountability to show and model my workouts. So that's kind of all I wanted to say about that. Just that I was able to get the workout done today. It was mainly, you can hear my baby in the background because my husband has been in charge. On weekdays, it usually honestly takes me at least 1 or 2 times pushing pause to power through it. And all of my workouts are about half an hour. So it gets done, but some days it takes longer than others. So my videos are going to be very candid, and I'm doing that on purpose because I want you to really see what it's like for me, and how I'm making coaching work. So here I am in one of the places I do a lot of my work, actually, in my rocking chair, rocking my baby, who is fussy. So, and you can hear my kids in the background. Like I said, it's a 3-day weekend, so Dad's home and they're playing heaven only knows what in the toy room. But anyway, if I was not coaching, as far as if I wasn't doing messaging people and contacting people and posting in challenge groups and that kind of thing, when I'm sitting in this rocking chair, I know with my previous pregnancy, so when my son was born, my other son was born, I spent a lot of time in my rocking chair, as a lot of moms do, and that time was either spent binge watching on Netflix or scrolling Facebook mindlessly on my phone. Those amazing smartphones, right? And so when I first heard about the coaching opportunity, and I heard that a lot of it doesn't have to be, but could be done through social media, I was like, well, perfect. I'm already spending so much time on there anyway. I might as well figure out a way to get paid for it. Whether it's during the middle of the night at a late night feeding or during the day or whatever, he's not cooperating. But the point is that I can find a way to make this work. So a lot of my, talking with potential customers, building relationships with friends, reconnecting with people that I've found through Facebook or Instagram, having conversations about products, whatever it is that happens through social media rather than sitting at my computer. I don't really have a lot of time to do that. So I do a lot of that in this rocking chair with my baby and, one handed, one thumb. And so I just wanted to let you know that even if you have 3 kids and a new baby and, work full time or whatever, there is a way to make this work. At that time that you're mindlessly scrolling Facebook or, watching TV, all those things are great, but that's a simple way to that's a simple thing I should say to replace to start working on your business. All right, I will talk to you again in a minute. I am going to include a quick clip about Shakeology. I'm going to blend mine up real quick. I just have frozen strawberries, vegan chocolate powder, almond milk, water, and a scoop of peanut butter. Which is my go-to Shakeology mix. And it's crucial to drink it as a coach, but I also, honestly, if I did nothing else as a coach, this would be the #1 reason I would stay a coach. One, that's why I initially signed up to be a coach, was to get the discount, because we get 25% off Shakeology and any other products, workouts, anything we order through Beachbody, which is totally amazing. And it has changed my health so much. It has kept me from getting sick. I hardly ever get sick anymore. With 3 kids, that's huge. It has cleared up my acne. It has regulated my digestion. It has made my nails and hair grow like crazy. It has helped me with my weight loss journey. It's given me a lot of energy to keep up with my kids. And it's a super quick, easy meal for on the go or a quick snack that I know is full of good ingredients that my body needs. So here we go. Takes, and I have a quick meal that on weekdays is great when we're going to things like story hour or play dates. I can just grab it on the way and go and get the nutrients my body needs. All right. Okay, so the baby is down for his nap and the 2 bigger kids are in the backyard, so I'm going to take a minute, hopefully, to be able to tell you a little bit more about what I do when I can actually sit down at my desk and get some work done. And added bonus, I've gotten a shower since you last saw me, so win-win. Okay, so what I try to do every day is what we call a power hour. And some days that's an uninterrupted hour, very rarely. Usually it's more like 15 to 20 minute bursts. My eventual goal when my kids are a little bit older and able to occupy their time themselves better, or when they're in school, that kind of thing, then my power hour will probably be longer and a little more consistent. But for now, I'm doing the best I can. So a power hour is ideally 1 solid hour without interruptions. Yeah, right, for me. But that's the goal. Where I focus solely on Beachbody and reaching out to help others. And I have a list on the wall. Here's my office. I have a list on the wall over here of daily things that I can do to build my business and to provide the opportunity to other people, as well as reach out to others. So basically, it's a lot of the kind of stuff I talked about earlier. It's just that when I'm in my office in the zone, that's when I focus really specifically on sharing the opportunity for coaching with others, reaching out to people who are interested in joining my challenge groups, adding new people to my network. And so branching out kind of into my cold market as opposed to just my friends. I'm looking at my list to make sure I don't forget anything. And staying up to date with my own personal development and improving myself as a coach and as a leader. Some of the things I do during the power hour to accomplish those tasks is I plan for my challenge groups. I run groups to motivate people who are trying to get workouts done, lose weight, improve their nutrition, their health, get in shape. So during this time, I look up and brainstorm new ways to help motivate them and help them to stay on track and schedule those for the week or day or whatever happens to work that day. I run 4 challenge groups a month. I run just a general accountability challenge. I run a trial group for Shakeology for people to give that a try. I run an introduction to coaching group, which is just like this one. I'm running this with other coaches this month, but I do that for my team as well to help them bring in new coaches. And I also run a free challenge group every month. We focus on different things. Some months we focus on clean eating for a week, drinking enough water for a week, squat challenges, plank challenges, all those different kind of things. Always looking for ways to add value to people's lives, and to bring them into kind of your circle, I guess is the way I would describe it. So that's part of what I'm doing during my power hour. I focus on personal development, which both for myself as just as a person and also with my team, and improving myself as a leader to help lead my team to help them be successful with their goals, whether in their business or with their fitness. So I do that a lot of times we'll get on team calls. Our upline is awesome about making sure people always, if they're looking to improve their business, grow their business, learn new things, there's always endless opportunities to do that. There's always trainings going on, so I can check into those. There's always new videos being posted. There's always new speakers that get on calls or on webinars that we can join. There's tons of training that Beachbody itself provides. There's things on YouTube. I also try to read personal development books. I listen to some podcasts, all different kind of things to improve myself both as a person, which has totally honestly changed my life. Totally separate from Beachbody. It's changed my outlook as a mom, as a wife, kind of as a member of society, as cheesy as that might sound, because it's helped change my outlook. I'm a much more positive person because of personal development, which is something that Beachbody really encourages. I have I'm a happier person. I'm more optimistic. I'm setting goals for myself. So all awesome things that have come along with personal development. So that's part of my power hour. I am constantly posting and thinking of posts for things to expand my network on Instagram. That's an area I've just started focusing on more. I have a like page, which is kind of a business page on Facebook that I schedule and post things on. I look through friend lists of other friends to see if I recognize people to add to my friend list. Same with Instagram. I constantly am messaging people. That's a big part of what I do. People that have shown interest in the past or that have liked my posts or that have talked with me about anything to do with Beachbody. I stay in contact with them, follow up with them, let them know about upcoming challenge groups I have that might interest them. And then I also just try and build relationships with people, which frankly is why I was so big into social media before I ever started coaching. So I'm continuing that, when I've added friends on my friend list or have people that I haven't talked to in a while, I message them and say, hey, how's it going? Just check in, get to know people again, reconnect with people, because that's what social media is for after all. So all kinds of things I can focus on during my power hour. And my doorbell just rang, so I will check back in with you in a little bit.
Hey, so another thing I wanted to add real quick is that one of the things that I do is I have to multitask a lot in general, obviously, as a mom of 3 kids working a business from home. But, oops, sorry, that light is awful. Anyway, so one of the things that I do is I multitask with the business too. There was a great call that we had as coaches a few weeks back that really stood out to me, that they talked about turning mindless activity into mindful activity. And so when I'm doing things like dishes, laundry, any kind of monotonous cleaning around the house that doesn't take a lot of concentration, I pop my headphones in with my phone and I listen to some of those calls that we talked about, the weekly wake up call, trainings, different things. And I also like to pop in a Bluetooth to catch up on calls with people like my success partner, my coaches in my downline, potential customers who have questions, anything else. That way I can be productive as a mom and stay-at-home mom around the house, the things that need to get done, but I can also work the business at the same time. If I had a commute, I would absolutely pop in personal development on a regular basis to get that done. Or if I was riding like on public transportation, I would be reading as much personal development as I could. So there's always a way to make this business work and to find ways to excel in the business. It just takes sometimes a little creativity and multitasking.
I think one of the last things I'm going to wrap up with is I want to talk about what Beachbody has done for me besides just getting me healthier, besides helping me inspire others to be healthy, besides just earning an income. There's also some pretty incredible things that can happen besides just financially and physically with Beachbody. Truthfully, I have made some of the most amazing friends that I've ever had in my life. I have had, friends here and there, obviously through growing up and moving several times. But I've never had like this one close, group of girlfriends. And because of Beachbody, I totally have that now. I have some of the best friends that I've ever had in my life that, this support system, it's not just a support system to help you get in shape. It's a support system for life, honestly. We have so many things that pop up for people in this team, whether it's, a death in the family or cancer or something super serious, or sharing joys. Like when my son was born this last year, I had so much love sent to me and people thinking of me and congratulating me and encouraging me then when I was ready to get healthy, get that baby weight off, all the aspects. If nothing else, the friends I've made with this company have been life changing. And also, there's been some super fun stuff that's happened. I decided last year, after only about a month of being a coach, I decided to jump in and go to Summit, which is the big Beachbody conference that happens every year. Last year it was in Vegas. And truthfully, we weren't in a place financially that I really could do that, but I decided to kind of meditate and pray on it. And because I really felt that I needed to be there. And I talked to my husband, and he said, well, if you think you can figure out a way to do this and make it work, um, I support you, which was amazing. And I'm really grateful my husband understood that. But so I literally like went to bed that night and kind of put out into the universe and said, okay, if this is going to happen, it needs to be like screamed out to me. It needs to be kind of laid out for me. And I woke up the next morning, and within 2 hours, like everything had fallen into place. My airline ticket, my hotel room, finding good deals on everything, getting a discount, all the things that I needed to happen. And so I was really grateful that this was being shown to me that way. And so, and at that conference, all it did was like re, I guess, like reinforce why I should be with this company. Just seeing what this company has done for other people and for people's health and for people's lives and their financial situations was just like, it was exactly what I needed to convince me and remind me exactly why I wanted to do this. And so what's really cool is because I hit Success Club, which is our incentive program that Beachbody does just for helping people each month that they reward us. I earned my ticket to this year's summit, which is in Nashville, and so I'll be going there in July. And my ticket is totally paid for just because I helped other people through a program called Success Starters, so which is really cool. And each month, we can earn like different prizes for things. So I love because I'm totally like a person who thrives on reward, frankly. And so like besides the fact that I'm earning an income, besides the fact that I'm helping other people, besides the fact that I'm getting in shape myself, like I win cool prizes every month when I help other people. Like we've won workout gear, and I've won like we had a Beachbody board game that we won, and like t-shirts and just all kind of different little things, personal development books, things that they don't have to give us, but on top of everything else they do, they give us those little rewards. And this year I'm super excited. I've already started earning, and I'm sure Rachel, Sarah, some of the other coaches are going to talk about this, but I've already started earning reward dollars for the Beachbody reward trip for the cruise to the Caribbean next year, which is super exciting for me and a guest. I can't wait. I'm so excited. And it's just like this amazing event. And it was super sad because I actually earned my way last year to go to Cancun, which was the reward trip for 2015. But since I had a brand new baby, I made the decision to stay home with him, which I don't regret. But at the same time, it was a really hard week to watch all those Cancun pictures with my fellow coaches. So I'm super excited to go next year. Um, but anyway, yeah, so that's a couple more examples of things that have been rewarding for Beachbody on top of everything else. And I just can't wait to see what's going to happen next. It's where it's going to take me, especially once I'm able to kind of make this an even higher priority and jump in with both feet and commit to this full time. Because at that point, honestly, the possibilities financially and with everything else are honestly endless. So thanks for listening to and hearing my story. And I look forward to any questions that you guys might have, and I'm happy to answer them. Have a good day.